When you think of equality, what's the first thing that comes to mind? I think for most people the answer would be women's rights, but equality means a lot more than that. Yes, equality does involve trying to change the everlong social standards of men being superior to women, but it also encompasses race and religion and age and social status. Male or female, everyone deserves to have a chance at the same privileges and respects and rights as anyone else. And these issues will not resolve themselves. They will require a constant effort, attention by the individuals every single day. And I want to talk to you about what you can do to contribute to these issues. As much as we would like to think we have completely eliminated all case of racism and injustice, we can't be so blind as to think that this is true. It exists very much in today's culture. Maybe it exists less than it did 40 years ago, but an issue like this would be a constant battle, and it would never have an actual end. I was listening to a radio commercial the other day that said, "Together we can end bullying," and another said, "Together we can stop racial profiling." And I hate to tell you that this just isn't true. The idea that our efforts are a means to an end can only pertain to things that are controllable. Energy efficiency in America is an end because once the proper technologies are available to run our nation on clean energy, old polluting ways can be obsolete and made illegal. Now, does that stop the average Joe from throwing a plastic bottle out of his window now and then? No. But when you say on a nationwide scale that there have been developments in every avenue to change the way that we manage waste, create energy, and reduce national carbon footprint, it's not far off to say we have ended pollution in America. Bullying, racial profiling are not like pollution. A free nation like the United States can't make such ridiculous dictator-like laws saying it's illegal to be a racist, or start throwing kids in jail for being mean. Even though the schools have a zero-tolerance policy for bullying and racism, children can get suspended or expelled for such behavior, and as adults, if you hire someone or rent them an apartment because of their one race or not another, you can be sued. But these criminal cases and circumstances are very, very circumstantial. And according to the bullyingstatistics.org, 1 in 5 kids admit to being the cause of a peer getting bullied. And that's just one who's willing to admit it. This shows that the rules in the school system are not always working to end bullying. People who bully other people that have racist or sexist views cannot be legislated into changing their ways. They have to be taught. And when I say that people have to be taught, I mean they have to be encouraged and spoken to with respect. Demeaning people into doing what is right is still wrong. Imagine you had a point of view that was immoral, but you saw no issue with it. How would you want someone to address you about it? Do you remember you saw some obnoxious protester standing on the side of the road with a sign that said something you did not agree with? Did their behavior make you want to also change your own, or did it make you want to do the exact opposite and spite them? Angry words make people angry. Kind words make people want to be kind back to you. As for the feminist movement, many people have come to detest the word, finding it relating to man-hating, vengeful, angry women who have nothing better to do than complain and grow out their leg hair. Sadly, this is a result of many stereotypes that are made. Very few stereotypes are positive, and the ones usually create a negative alternative stereotype for their counterparts, such as black people are skilled athletically, being a positive stereotype based on a race. However, its counter stereotype is that white people or Asians are not good at sports. This provides stereotypes are not a good thing, even if they're positive. It's the same for the women's rights movement. Think of yourself, what social, religious, racial groups are you affiliated with? And the odds are there's a few negative stereotypes associated with that group. Think about this before you come against any member of a different group. Most women involved with women's rights just want to enjoy the same pay and job opportunities and rights that men have. In conclusion, action is necessary means, but not to an end, but to a new way of life for everyone, to new practices and in the way that we deal with each other. Let's avoid stereotypes and embrace our differences not on a racial or gender level, but on an individual level. This cause is going to be like a diet. You can eat really well and get in shape, and then eat whatever again and you go right back to where you were. It's a lifestyle change, and I think that our nation could use a lifestyle change.